And on this particular occasion, we've got a horrendous noise coming from the just under the driver's feet, basically, just under the footwell there. And I suspect the actual issue is, although this drawing is for the right-hand side, because it's the only one the manual actually details, a very similar drive shaft is on the left-hand side of the car, and I think the issue is actually the joints are actually starting to absolutely destroy themselves. Just a matter of removing the pinch bolt. And the manual says the tie rod, the outer tie rod actually has to be removed according to the manual, but I doubt that somehow. We'll see if we can actually leave that in place. And we also have the brake line has to be removed from its brackets, as well as the wheel speed sensor. And then of course we'll hopefully be able to swing the whole arm out. A matter of popping the inboard side of the drive shaft. Again, this is the right hand side. I realize that we'll be dealing with the left. There's a circlip basically that secures the shaft into the differential output, and we'll just pop that out, and hopefully we can swing the whole rig out. So now the car's on jack stands. How are we going to get this nut undone? So what you can do is have a second person go in, apply the brakes. It will of course lock the wheel, and then you can undo the nut. But for starters, I'm going to uncock the nut here first. It's not really required, but try not to damage the key. That should do. I'll twist it. Not really doing anything. It'll twist it. Okay, so 32mm socket on the end nut on the drive shaft. A Johnson bar on there because it's pretty tight, and the corrosion will make sure it's damn tight. Go ahead, Stevie, see if you can slack it. Yeah, good. Good. Unwinding it. There you go, good man. Okay, so next on the list is actually the pinch bolt on the ball joint. And what size is the socket there, son?
14mm.
Hang on, can't see for the glare. 14mm. Okay, can't see for the glare, but go ahead. Okay, make sure it's on there square. Okay, good man. Okay. We've actually got the ball joint separated from the steering knuckle there, as you can see. We got lucky. Actually, I replaced those no too long ago. That might require actually quite a bit of force, so just get a lever in there. Don't damage the bit on the ball joint as you actually separate it, but as you can see, that is actually still quite new and was easy enough for us to get out. We have to disconnect the wheel speed sensor wiring, and we have to undo the bracket as well for the line for the caliper, so we can actually have some room to actually swing it out. So just put a wee shot of WD on the backside there, Stevie. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, give it a wee shot. And get the socket there. Okay, so what size nut socket is it, son?
12.
Okay, good. Okay, so just swing that bracket forward, Stevie. That pulls forward, yeah. Pull it forward, yeah. Leave it like that for now. And pull the wheel speed sensor out of the little bracket as well. So that just pulls forward. Yeah.
Pulls forward?
Yeah.
Just like this?
Yeah. Yeah, use two hands. Use two hands above and below it, son. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Use two hands, pull it forward. Forward.
Forward?
Yeah.
So like that?
Yeah, that's it. There you go. You got it. Good man. Okay. Okay, so we're at the point where we've got everything adrift. That gives us the space to actually pull the caliper, or the whole strut assembly outboard, and give us the space to actually disconnect the drive shaft on the inboard side. There's a plastic under tray here. I'm going to remove that. It's just a 10mm bolt on the inside, and plastic rivet. Plastic rivet on the inside here, son. Go. Don't need to remove it completely. That'll actually give us adequate access right there. That should be fine. Okay, so we've got catch can in position here because we're going to lose some of the gearbox oil. So what you want to do is just get a lever, and you just want to get the angle just right, so you can actually, the idea is of course to impart force on the drive shaft so that we can pop the compress, put enough force that as we draw the drive shaft out, the retaining ring on the inside will compress, and then hopefully we'll pop out. Let's see if we get any luck.
Okay. There we go. So as you can see, you're going to lose some gearbox oil. I just changed the gearbox oil on this just actually months ago, so I'm kind of reluctant to completely drain it, to be honest. I think we're only going to lose a few ounces. The manual says drain it. You can see why. And there's the shaft. So although there's nothing wrong with this seal, we might as well change it for cheap insurance. Okay, so you see we've got the seal puller in place there. Go ahead, Stevie, extract it. Pull it down, and I'll pop the seal out. There you go, it's coming. Good man. Okay, just extract the seal. Excellent, good job.